What if your cat has been waiting for you to do just one thing their entire life, and you've never done it? Most owners think they've figured their feline friends out, but there's a hidden list of cravings your cat is quietly begging for that almost nobody talks about. These aren't big, complicated gestures. They're actually painfully simple. But if you keep getting them wrong, your cat might eventually just give up on asking. Here is what your cat has been waiting for. 1. Fulfilling the instinct for vertical space. What if your cat has been waiting for you to do one thing their entire life, but you've never realized it? Most owners believe they have figured their feline companions out. But there is a list of simple things cats quietly crave that almost nobody talks about. The first essential need is a high place to own. You may have caught your cat climbing the refrigerator and immediately pulled them down, thinking it was bad behavior. But in that moment, your cat was simply following an instinct for safety and control. In the wild, height means being able to survey everything while ensuring nothing can sneak up on you. A study published in the journal Applied Animal Behavior Science confirms that cats with access to vertical spaces show significantly lower stress levels. If your cat currently hides under the bed or behind the couch when they feel overwhelmed, it is a sign that they are hiding low because you haven't given them the option to feel safe up high. By adding a wall shelf, a tall cat tree near a window, or even clearing off a bookcase, you can fundamentally change your cat's emotional state from one of hiding to one of watching. This shift is the exact moment your cat begins to feel like your home is truly theirs. If this insight is already making you see your living room differently, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. It helps us reach more owners who want to understand these silent cravings. Providing this throne is a painfully simple gesture, yet it fulfills a biological necessity your cat has likely been waiting for since the day you brought them home. 2. Building trust through consent and personal space. The second thing your cat has been waiting for is for you to stop petting them when they didn't ask. While most people don't realize it, every time you reach out and touch your cat without an invitation, you are making a withdrawal from a trust account you didn't know existed. Cats are unique among domestic animals because they need to initiate affection on their own terms for the interaction to actually feel good to them. Research from the University of Lincoln has found that cats who have control over when and how they are touched develop much stronger bonds with their owners. True invitations look like a head nudge against your hand, a slow walk toward you with a straight tail, or them curling into your lap voluntarily. The hardest part for any dedicated owner is actually doing nothing. Sitting still on the couch and letting your cat walk past without reaching down to touch them. However, when you stop reaching and start waiting, something profound changes. Your cat will begin coming to you more frequently, not because of training, but because you have finally become a person who feels safe to approach. By respecting these boundaries, you are no longer deciding for them, but allowing them the autonomy they crave. This level of respect builds a foundation of mutual consent that turns every future interaction into a meaningful connection rather than a forced encounter. It is a slow process of deposit into that trust account, ensuring your relationship remains wealthy and secure for years to come. 3. Bridging the gap by lowering your level. Most owners spend their entire lives as giant, unpredictable figures that walk fast, make loud noises, and tower over their pets. From a cat's perspective, your height can be interpreted as a signal of threat or dominance, making you something they feel they constantly need to monitor. However, something fascinating happens when you physically lower yourself to their level. By making yourself smaller, you immediately become less intimidating and far more approachable to a feline. This isn't an act of weakness. It is about communicating safety in a way they can understand. Next time your cat is lounging in the living room, try sitting on the floor a few feet away without calling them or reaching out. You will likely notice that they look at you differently almost immediately. Some will relax deeper into their spot, while others will slowly wander over to investigate this new, non-threatening version of you. This technique is especially powerful for cats that are shy, anxious, or newly adopted into a home. You could spend months trying to buy their trust with expensive treats and toys, or you could simply sit on the floor for 10 minutes and let gravity do the work. Your cat has been waiting for you to come down into their world, but most owners never think to do it because we are so used to living our lives from a standing position. By sharing their physical space at their height, you signal that you are a companion rather than a predator, allowing them to finally let their guard down in your presence. 4. The 2-second scent. Introduction ritual. One of the biggest trust breakers in a cat's daily life is the lack of a proper introduction before physical contact. Most owners skip the hello and go straight for the head, which can be jarring because a cat's sense of smell is 14 times stronger than yours. Scent is the primary tool they use to read the world, identify you, detect your mood, and decide if a specific moment feels safe. When you skip the sniff, you're essentially skipping a vital social greeting and going straight for a hug with someone who wasn't ready. The correct approach is incredibly easy. Before you touch your cat, extend one finger or the back of your hand a few inches from their nose. This allows them to take in the information and decide if they want to proceed. According to a study in the Journal of Veterinary Behavior, cats allowed to initiate contact through scent investigation first showed fewer signs of stress and aggression. This tiny 2-second pause before touching completely changes how your cat experiences your hand. It tells your cat, "I respect you enough to ask first," turning your hand from a sudden intruder into a polite guest. Imagine every single interaction with your cat, starting with this brief moment of patience. Over time, this consistent show of respect builds a massive amount of long-term trust, ensuring that your touch is always something they welcome rather than merely tolerate. It is a small habit that yields massive results in the depth of your bond. 5. Creating safety through a predictable routine. Finally, your cat been waiting for a routine they can actually predict. While humans navigate their lives by the clock, cats navigate theirs through patterns. When you feed them at the same hour, play with them at the same moment, and settle onto the couch at the same point every night, your cat builds an internal map of their entire world around you. This map is their primary source of safety. When it breaks, their sense of security breaks with it. A study published in the Journal of Feline Medicine and Surgery found that unpredictable environments are a leading cause of chronic stress in indoor cats. Even small disruptions, such as feeding 30 minutes late or skipping a play session, can make their world feel unreliable. A cat who doesn't know what is coming next is a cat who remains on guard, and an on-guard cat lacks the energy to be truly affectionate. To ensure your cat feels the ultimate sense of security and peace so they can focus on loving you, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more tips on feline well-being. Routine is the key that allows that defensive guard to finally come down. By being consistent in the moments that matter, you provide a rhythm they can relax into. When your cat has a predictable schedule they can count on, they can stop worrying about the what-ifs and focus on being the loving, playful companion they truly want to be. This stability is the ultimate gift of peace they have been waiting for their whole life.